people were abuzz. Zionists were going wild for this. Another viral Coldplay concert interaction. Paige, let's play it.
Where did you come from today? From Israel. Okay, wow. Okay, well, listen. I'm going to say this. I'm very grateful that you're here as humans, and I'm treating you as equal humans on earth, regardless of where you come from or don't come from. Thank you for being here. We're grateful, and thank you for being loving and kind. And although it's controversial, maybe, I also want to welcome people in the audience from Palestine, because we have a belief that we're all equally human. And thank you for being here.
So I should have set this up. I should have set this up because all the Twitter, like, sharing the video before you watched it, it would be like some Zionists being like, "Fuck Chris Martin forever. I ripped down the Coldplay posters. I can't come without listening to Clocks, and I have decided I will just never come again because this piece of shit. How dare you bully these poor innocent Israelis?" And then you watch the video, and it was like, it couldn't have been sweeter.
That's what's so funny is both of these least recent Coldplay things getting so much attention on Coldplay. Truly, Coldplay is barely doing anything. And they
enough
they're
of
like
the audience interaction, Coldplay. Leave the crowd work to the stand-up comedians.
But it's like the most. They're not even really actors in this situation. That's just like so much attention around these two incidents, and they're like nothing is happening in the clip. Like Coldplay isn't doing anything; they're not saying anything. It's just very funny.
Listen, it is. Let me just say this, and again, it's if you're talking to the audience, this is tough. If I'm a stand-up comedian, and I've had this happen before, where you say to someone where you're from, and you think you're safe because you're in San Diego, and then they say they're from a country that's committing a genocide. You have to figure out, like, what do I do here?
It's much easier for a comedian than someone like a rock, like that is much easier.
I disagree because
are you kidding me?
You could be like, as a comedian, Russell. As a comedian, I can't be like, well, I really respect that you are here.
No, but you could be like,
also if there's any Palestinians,
like, okay,
we love.
Never mind. I'm gonna call on someone else. Like you could make a joke, like a quick joke where you're acknowledging.
Okay, Mr. Quick Joke. Ready? You're me. I'm an audience member. Ha ha ha! And ask me where you're from. You're a comedian. You're on stage.
Yeah. Hey, where are you from?
I'm from Tel Aviv.
Get out! No. No, Gianmarco, you know what I mean. You could say, like, I don't know. You raise your eyebrows.
No, this is exactly what people do with comedians. You're like a parent being like, just say something make them laugh.
But you can make a joke about that they're from Israel, and right now that's not ideal to be like.
You'd be like, whoa, okay, here we go. And then people laugh, but then you got to keep going.
No, pick the next person, and then you move on, and it's fine.
You just move on?
Yeah. Who cares?
Okay, so go.
Why do you have to be, like, you've never moved on from a crowd
Paige is the other audience member you're moving on to. Okay, ready?
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Oh, interesting. Where are you from?
Wait, I'm sorry, why interesting?
Oh, you don't have a mic, so you can't be responding. So this whole interaction is done because
I would probably like the laziest version. Desperate would be like, oh, now you're dropping a bomb on my show too. Like if I'm like
see,
if I'm sure.
But listen, all I'm saying is that I mean they really shouldn't have committed to bringing those people up on stage without knowing where they're from.
Oh, so they should have racially profiled the crowd work? They go,
yeah.
Avoid anyone with a big nose. We're not bringing you on stage tonight.
No,
just in case.
I'm just saying. I feel like it is harder if you're in a sincere moment rather than in a environment where it's playful. Does that make sense?
I think what was so. I mean, listen again. It's like. Yeah, you can't be surprised that a general public is going to have a reaction, number one. Number two, Coldplay, what I would say is they did those audience members a favor
Yeah.
The mood right now for anyone from Israel is not hot.
Well,
and you could hear the boos in the audience.
I could also see that if that concert was happening somewhere in Europe or elsewhere, saying I'm an American, people booing. Like I don't, it wouldn't be, I don't think that that's a crazy reaction either. So you kind of got to be prepared for it, I guess.
I think Coldplay was giving them so that when they got back to their seats, frankly, that no one spit on them. Because I think like that's just the mood. Well, obviously, I don't think those two people are setting policy in Israel, but that's the mood. So if anything, Coldplay is being like, hey, really being like, don't be mad at these two people. They like shitty music just like you. And by the way, I don't think that's true. I like old Coldplay. That's an easy.
I don't
trope.
know. It's an easy joke. Yeah.
I would have said. I mean, what other versions? I would have been like, great. Anyone from Palestine here? And then I would go on stage and we. Then it gets worse when you force them to hug. Anyone from Palestine here? All right, you two duke it out right here.
Yeah, let's see if we can solve this.
It is if you're a performer at a big fucking concert, it's a tough scenario to be in.
I think you're right. Don't do crowd work. I just think ultimately
don't do crowd work until there's peace on earth.
Yeah.
Don't ask anyone where they're from until there is no active genocides in the universe. That's really the answer.
Yeah.
What I think is what it does challenge though is I think like people like Coldplay, and I'm sure their concert is a general like we all love each other. Everything's great. And this is a confrontation of that kind of thing. And I think, listen, if you're a Coldplay fan, you go like, love is love is love is love. And you're from Israel.
Yeah.
You gotta, and I said to Tovah, I said, if I was at a concert who has a problem with America right now? Anywhere. I was at a concert, how about this? If I was at a concert in Mexico and someone brought me on stage and they said, where are you from? And I said, America. And people started booing, or they said, I
know there's some onus on you to be like, America, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Or like
yes.
the vibe of like, or I would probably say New York City. Let's
New York City,
curb it as best we can. But
Canada all the time. Listen, Canada, you think that I don't go on stage sometimes say I'm from America and people boo? Yeah. That's just the reality. You can I could lie, or I can just go, yeah, they booed. So shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry that people have a reaction to the country committing the genocide right now. I wish if only we had. I mean, what would be the equivalent? Who was around in the 1940s? Was Elvis back then? Who was like the big pop singer back then?
No, he was a little later.
Be like, where are you from? The Third Reich. Okay, well, I want to also say to the Jews, we're all people and we appreciate you being here. Yeah. And a bunch of Germans. I want to know if there was some like American Germans being like, I cannot believe Elvis Presley made them feel uncomfortable for being from the Third Reich. What are you saying, Paige? Oh, you look
Nothing.
like you knew what singer I could cite.
No, yeah, Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra.
I cannot believe that Bing Crosby knew better than to ask people where you're from.
What a great voice Bing Crosby had.
So, I say to Chris Martin, make some more politically tough songs. Slip one in there. You got a big platform. Here's what happens. I think you become a big international star, and I mean international. People of all over the world, they like your music, and then you have an opinion, some opinion politically, and you got to go hard. I think it's like, this is how fucking sensitive it is that you can't go, oh, I also want to say that Palestinians are people without pissing people off. It's like, fine, you need to go harder. You need to go. You need to perform in Gaza, do a concert in Gaza, and then when someone, I think what he should have done this. Ready? I'm Chris Martin. Hey, welcome. I needed a vocal rest, so we do crowd work now for a little. Where are you from?
Israel.
I think you mean Palestine.
Oh.
Bum 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 bum. I would have gone right into the song.
I think you mean Palestine. Bum, 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 bum. Just right into Fix You. When I da 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 da.
Downside. You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.